Hello and welcome to our program, folks. Tonight we have a lovely band all the way down from Chapel Hill, North Carolina to play for you here in beautiful Anderson, South Carolina. Guys, you guys all ready to take it away? Yeah. All right, let's hear some tunes.
This is Don't Look Away. This is a tune called Stars and Stripes. You be the stars, and I'll be the stripes. I'll make you look, that angel come out at night. We will stand for everything that's good and right. We've just enough time to get out of this fight. Adjust to the time zones and you'll be alright. You'll be the mountains and I'll be the sky. I'll send you snowstorms and you'll end up white. And when there's an avalanche, well, I'll know you've tried to hold in some things that you should have let slide. An oak in the acorn, a future so bright. That song came to me as I was being driven around in South Africa, actually, very interesting. And yeah, I was thinking about my home country, the United States.
Here we are right here with my new friend. What's your name?
My name is Keith Russell. How you doing, buddy?
Keith Russell.
And you are?
And I'm Daniel Hamby with Sonya Daniels TV. And here's the thing. Now we're up here. If you look behind us back here, you can see the Screen Gym Studios. And this is where One Tree Hill, Dawson's Creek, and they're working on a new show right now that's right here in this town called Bolden. And a lot of these people who are extras here, like Keith, right here, lives right here in Wilmington, North Carolina. Now listen, Keith, now right here in town, you've been in Wilmington for about 2 years.
About 2 years.
What are you doing here?
Well, I retired here from California.
California.
I was in real estate for 22 years and 26 years in the Navy. My wife was a teacher for 37, decided to get on the East Coast and be closer to family.
I hear you, son. Now, you just decided to come and be on One Tree Hill as an extra today, huh?
That's it. I gave them my picture 2 years ago, and they called me 5 days ago and said, come on down.
Now, there's one thing that I've learned about Keith. Back when, a few years ago, when he was living in Brooklyn, New York, he actually was on a show, and I'm going to let you explain about the show that you was on.
Sure. Actually, back in 1947, I was in high button shoes on Broadway. I played Phil Silver's sidekick for 2 years, and then, as I told you, I was in Point of No Return. I played Henry Fonda's son for a year and a half. And my claim to fame is back when I was 11 years old, is that I actually kissed Jane Fonda. It was on the cheek.
On the cheek.
And I punched Peter Fonda. And it was pretty hard.
Pretty hard. You was going to make your mark.
I got to make my mark, but that was a long, long time ago. And you know, it's amazing, Daniel. We shot today one scene that probably not going to last 15 seconds on the show, and it took us 3 hours. Back when I was in television, back in the early 50s, we did 60-minute television shows live. The only time you'd cut was for a break for a commercial. So you had to get your lines right. You had to do everything right. You had to know what you were doing.
With no messing up. I mean, there's no room for mistakes. No room for mistakes. Well, we was just doing this scene with Sophia Bush, which is going to be on the first episode of the season. The 5th season in January. It's going to be coming. And you will see Keith as...
Both of us.
You'll see Keith as a manager of one of the models. And Sonya...
And Sonya here.
What are you doing, baby?
I was in it too. I was a photographer.
Yeah.
And Daniel was a stagehand.
I was a stagehand.
Remember
so
these faces. Remember these faces.
Yeah,
You will see us again.
This is Joshua. He was the interviewer, and he will be on it also.
This is called casual TV.
Yeah. Now we kind of got ran out of the studio, so we figured we have to do this interview out here, which is kind of interesting anyway, to see the whole East Coast studio. Now this is one of the biggest studios on the East Coast.
They call it Little Hollywood.
Little Hollywood. That's right. You looking good today, honey.
Mercy.
Here comes another one of the people that were on.
Okay. Hey, come on over here since you stand here. Well, come on over here. I know. What's your name, sir?
Joe Montanti,
Joe Montanti. Now, I can tell you're not from here originally.
New York. Staten Island, New York.
It's fun. Have you been on One Tree Hill before?
No.
No?
Been working in the movie Bolden.
Oh, okay, now we were just talking about the movie Bolden. Now, what's a little bit of your experiences that you've already had with Bolden?
Meaning what way?
I mean, would you just be an extra? Have you got to be in some cool spots?
I've gotten one line in the movie during the Battle Royale scene, and they said, we're going to use it and we're going to pay you $100 for it.
Right now, Sonya Daniel TV, all the way from Wilmington, North Carolina. All right.
So good to be on Sonya and Daniel's TV.
It is so good to be on Sonya Daniels TV.
And who do we have with us here today? Tell them what your name is.
Ann Middlebrooks,
Ann Middlebrooks. And where are you from?
Macon, Georgia.
And who is this handsome man to your left?
This is my husband, Rollin.
Rollin, how long have you been married to this beautiful bride of yours?
We've been married for over 50 years, and we've been going together since we were 16.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, if you had some advice to give to newlyweds or some young people out there that are thinking about getting married, what is one thing, I tell you what, let's go to Rollin first. What is one thing that you would like to share with them?
If